Hello, all you sexy peeps out there. My name is Pritesh Khilnani, and today I'll be reviewing the ZTE Blade Edu Plus. ZTE, as you know, is China's top telecom manufacturer. They send their telecom equipments worldwide and are rarely known for making their own phones. They do sell some phones under the Nubia brand name. So if you would have heard of the Nubia N1, N9, N11 is what they generally do come out in the market with. But this time they've come out with the Blade Edu Plus in India. This is under the £150 price category, and let's have a quick look at the specs on the back of the box. So as you see, it says it supports ODG reverse charging, where you can use the phone's 5000 milliamp ultra fast charging battery to charge other devices as well. It's got a 5.5-inch metal body, 8 megapixel front cam, 13 megapixel rear cam. It's on a MediaTek octa-core processor with 4 gigs of RAM and 32 GB of memory. The fingerprint sensor is also a button which they call as a speedy key, and it works on Android M. If you look at the box and the contents inside the box, you will see it's got the SIM ejector tool here, and then you also have your fast charger, earphones that you don't generally get at this price point, and your USB cable. So this were the contents of the box. Now let's have a look at the phone and see what it really is capable of. This is the back. As you see, you've got the 13 megapixel camera, you've got dual tone LED flash, this is your fingerprint sensor and the button, the ZTE logo on there. On the right side you'll find the volume rockers and the power button. On the left side you see the SIM card slot. It takes a dual nano SIM cards. At the top you'll have the 3.5mm jack. At the bottom, this is a speaker grill, your micro USB charging port. This that looks like your stereo speakers are actually just for your mic. Let's quickly unlock the device and see what it's got. So as you see, it's a nice crisp display. It's a 5.5-inch full HD display at 401 ppi. If we talk about the weight, it is a quite heavy device. It's at 189 grams thanks to the massive battery it's got. It's 9.8 mm thick as well, so it's not one of the slimmest devices that you'll find in the market. There are different phones with 4000 or 4500 milliamps battery which are much thinner, so this is something that ZTE will need to work on. Besides this, the phone you get in two color options, gray and gold, both of them at 4 GB and 32 GB options. If we quickly have a look at the specs on the Antutu benchmark, I've already run the test, so if you want to see the test results, it's got 42,850. Don't go by the results, it's way too low for this phone with the specs that it's got. If you see what processor it's got a MT6750T, which is, as I said, a MediaTek. The model number is V0370 for the phone. Full HD, supports the Mali T860 graphics card, and these are your rest of the specs. Now if you go for your overall features on the phone, if you see, I've got some games updating in the background. If you look at start looking at the software, go to about phone and see it's running Android 6.0. It's got the latest security patch installed as well. The buttons here, you'll see the accent button here. These are your lights, and this is your menu and back button. You can customize them from settings to select whichever you like. If you look at the software, there are a few unique things about the device. There's a family mode, which is like your you can call it your simple UI mode, which you can turn on. Let's quickly see how that works. So this is your family mode. You click on it and this is how your UI will look. It's got big icons, for those who want to have a very simple user interface. That was your family mode. The other unique features on the phone are, if you look at the gesture and motion option, so you see you got black screen gestures. So when the phone is locked and you make, let's say, the M, you'll see the device starting the music. There you'll see the M comes up, and when the device is locked, it automatically opens up the music app. Yeah, there you go. So not something which is unique, but you still have that option. Power manager is where it'll show how much usage you've got left. Available time, it says 28 hours. If I turn on ultra power saving, it'll turn off all your Wi-Fi and everything else. My downloads stopped, but you see the time that's gone up to 59 hours and 19 minutes. So yeah, it does work. The battery is massive. It takes around 2 hours to charge the battery, even with the fast charging charger. But yeah, that is why, because it is a 5000 milliamps battery. Other unique features, if we come to the fingerprint option, as I was saying, it's called the Speedy Key, and the fingerprint sensor is actually also a button. So you see your touch controlled functions. You can click on it to take pictures, you can click on it to answer calls. I've got my fingerprint registered, so see what options you can do. It says you can wake up and unlock your phone, you can access and control apps with the device. You see, if you click on quick open, and if I select my second fingerprint, it will launch whichever app I want. So if you see here, it's selected as YouTube. If I go back and use my second finger, it will automatically launch the YouTube app when the phone is locked. See, that's what it does. Now, because we are looking at a YouTube video, let's have a quick look. So this is the video quality on the screen. It's got bright and vivid colors. You can hear the sound is pretty good as well. It's a 4K video. Obviously this is a 1080 screen, but yeah, that's how good it is. It's not a bad screen. It's legible in sunlight as well. The phone is gonna get a Nougat update. The current UI runs with ZTE's own Mi Favor UI, which is a very simple UI. It's kind of what you would find on an Android 4 or Android 5 OS. So it's that simple. It's not very customizable as well. Besides that, yeah, you can schedule power on and off whenever you want. These are some additional features that you get. And Super Key is something that I was saying, where you can use the fingerprint again. If you click once, it will go to your share options. If you double click the fingerprint button at the back, it will take a quick camera capture. So let's try that. Now I've double clicked and you can see it's gone to the camera option, and it takes the picture as well. So those are the kind of things that you can get with this UI. If we have a quick look at what the pictures look like, as I was saying, the UI is so old. This is something that you would see on an Android 4 device, these kind of settings and the UI here. So there are some images that I've already clicked if you want to see how they look on this device. So it's not a bad camera. It does take pretty decent pictures. You don't have the depth of field effect and all of that, but it still does a good job with the images, especially in daylight. So if you see, if I zoom in, it does show you good resolution pictures. In terms of gaming and multimedia, if we look at it, Death Trigger 2, something that I already have running in the background. Let's see how it works. So you can see the animation is pretty good. You won't find any lags or any issues with the quality of the images. And then quickly you can go back to the app or start a new app. It won't have any issues with because of the 4 GB of memory on this device. Overall, it's a good device for the price point. I would rate it a 3 out of 5. There are many other features that you can expect or should expect in this price point, particularly a better camera. It doesn't have NFC as well. But for somebody who wants to try a new device and likes simple UIs without any bloatware that this device comes with, it's best that you go and have a quick look at the ZT Blade A2 Plus. Thank you for watching.